Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the trip that you are about to see where I go to Orlando. So I do want to make the distinction for you guys in this video of what Universal has covered and what I have covered for this trip. So I can't wait to share with you the details, so let's get started. To make clear, like I said, what Universal is covering and what I am covering. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory. So on Wednesday, October 7th, Sam and I were in the kitchen, we were eating dinner, we were actually kind of watching Jeopardy, I think, if I remember correctly. And I was looking at my phone because I had an update in my travel agency group from the owner. And if you didn't know, I am a travel agent with Magical Enchanted Vacations, and I will link my Facebook for my travel agency in the description below, so that if you need help with any of your planning needs, whether it's Universal, whether it's Disney, whether it's SeaWorld, whether it's just a cross-country move, I'd be happy to help you with that. So he posted in the group that Universal was doing something called the We Heart Travel Advisors. And it was kind of a way for travel advisors to get some experience at Universal, because all travel advisors had plans to go do seminars and things down in Florida. I was supposed to go beginning of June for a week training. And so this is a way for Universal to still be able to offer that. Here is what the rules were. Rules, information. Universal would cover 2-night stay at one of 4 resorts. The Hard Rock Hotel, the Royal Pacific, Cabana Bay, or Endless Summer. And so you applied and you had to have an active Facebook and an active Instagram, which I have. Technically, I have 3 active Facebooks, but I use 2 for business. My Life with Lena, which is connected to my Instagram, which they also required you to have an Instagram. So I had my Instagram for my channel, Life with Lena. I have my Facebook for Life with Lena, and I have my travel agent Facebook, but I also have my personal Facebook as well. And you had to have an Instagram. So I filled it out and I submitted, and I was approved. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got in, because there was only a select amount of spaces available. And then we got the email that said, we'll see you in 3 days. Huh? I'm like, I don't want to go in 3 days. I can't go in 3 days. What's going on? And I started panicking in the group. And so he goes, okay, now that you've been approved, you need to fill out this next email. I'm like, well, that would have been helpful to know. So I sent the email off Wednesday, pretty quick. And Thursday, so on the 8th, I kept getting, we need you to send this information again. We need you to send this information again. And I was like, what the heck? What is going on? So I finally sent it separately. Well, I didn't hear any, so that's all I heard on Thursday. And I was like going, oh my gosh, what's going on? I don't know. So Friday, I did a really quick live stream to let people know that this was going to be happening, but I didn't have a whole lot of details yet. Well, Sam and I were getting ready to go grocery shopping, and I happened to look at my phone, and I have Google, and anytime any type of vacation plans come into your email, Google wants to make a trip for you. And so I saw this pop up from Google Travel that said November 16th through 18th, Orlando. And I was like, oh, I got it. I wonder what I'm saying, because when I sent the information in, I wanted to give them 2 options. I gave them a high end and a low end. I gave them the Hard Rock Hotel, and I gave them Cabana Bay. And I will tell you, I was expecting Cabana Bay, but I got the Hard Rock Hotel. Sam was like, congratulations, because he really wants to go to the Hard Rock Hotel. And Sam can't go with me. Sam couldn't go with me because we had been sick earlier in October with strep. I brought that home from the kids. Sorry, honey. But so he didn't have any PTO to be able to go with me. So from the start, when Sam told me to go ahead and apply, we knew that it would be a solo journey out there and a solo time while I was there. But knowing that I had several friends in the Orlando area, that I planned to message and say, hey, I'm going to be in Orlando for just a couple days. I'm going to be at Universal. I can't leave. So if you want to come hang out with me, that's where I'm going to be. So, literally, between where we live in Hillsborough and the US Highway 50, it is 13 miles. It is called 13 Mile Road. It's actually got like 7 names if you watch your GPS, but everyone local calls it 13 Mile Road. The one out of Marion, same highway, 10 mile. Yeah, you're right, 10 Mile Road. So we are literally sitting on the side of the road, and I am on the phone with Delta, because if you have seen my December vlogs from our trip to Disney, I had a $200 flight credit because our flights left so late. And that really helped be able to make this trip possible, because I only had to pay, I paid $8 to upgrade from main cabin to first class, not main cabin, first class, to Comfort Plus. It was like an additional $200 it was actually an additional $450 between round trip to book first class, and I'm like, I will be quite happy right here in Comfort Plus. I really do like Comfort Plus because you do get a little bit more leg room. The seats are just a little bit wider, and so you're just a little bit more comfortable than you are in economy. And typically they offer drinks and a little bit nicer snacks, not as nice as first class, but they offer nicer snacks. So I do enjoy the benefits of Comfort Plus. You also do get dedicated overhead bin space, and you will see videos about all of that coming up in this little adventure that I'm going on. So I took care, we're sitting on the side of the road, I'm talking to Delta, and I get that all taken care of, and we continue on our way. And Sam goes, okay, so you know that you have several things that you still need to book. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm kind of, I'm talking with them and stuff. And he goes, okay, here's what you need to do. You need to book 2 days of the quick service dining plan and the one with the refillable cup. And I'll go over all these separately in this video. You need to purchase the photo package, and you need to book Superstar Shuttle. I said, yeah, I need to do all 3 of those. So I jumped on to Vax. Vax is something for travel agents where we book a lot of our packages and things for, it's like a whole bunch of different companies under one spot. So I went to the tickets and extras only because I didn't need to book a package. I already have my room. So I was able to book the dining plan for the 2 days and get a little bit of commission back. Yay! I made $5 on my trip. So I booked the 2 days with the quick service dining plan with refillable mug. Universal has 3 different types of dining plans. This is something that sets them apart that I really do like. You do not have to be seen on Universal property to purchase a dining plan. Anyone, whether you're staying off property, whether you're coming for the day, whether you are doing something like I am, where you've been invited to do, and you have to pay for just part of yours, we booked the quick service dining with refillable mug. And there's 2 different quick service. There's the regular quick service, which has 1 quick service meal, 1 snack, and 1 drink. And I will link a PDF from Universal in the description of this video so that you can see where the dining plan is available. And you can purchase the quick service with Coke freestyle refillable mug. And that is actually Sam and I's preferred dining plan of the quick services, because you can stop at any Coke freestyle machine in the parks as many times as you want. There is a 10-minute wait gap, similar to if you use your refillable mug at Disney. It's the same type of deal, only this is in the parks. And the mugs are, I think, a little bit bigger too. Sam and I talked about this back in 2018. I have, for the 2 days, I have one quick service per day, one additional snack per day, and I will have the refillable drink mug. And that I will get, and I can use it all day. I just go up to, during my trip, a cast member, and show them that I the receipt for the day that has a mug, that I have activated it for the day, and I will be receiving my drinks. And that's really handy, especially when it's super hot. It does keep you hydrated. And something that I really like about the refillable drink mugs is that you can use them to fill them with ices. You can get frozen lemonade. It's not just soda, and it's not just the freestyle machines. So that was really nice to be able to feel like I was getting a treat for no additional cost. If you are staying on property at Universal and you have booked a package, you can book the full dining plan. And it is one sit down full service dining, one quick service dining, and one snack and one drink. However, this particular dining plan does not include a freestyle mug option. However, if it is something that you really do want to have and you are purchasing that dining plan, you can purchase the refillable mug separately. So I purchased 2 days of that because it's such a super fast trip, and I'm up so early on Wednesday to come home that it didn't make sense to purchase 3 days worth. Plus, I do have a lanyard left from our 2018 trip, and we aren't sure if there's anything left on that one, and so I will be taking that with me just in case I have a few extra snacks on there. But if not, I will have money to pay for some snacks. And I do plan to take a few things in my bags with me, which you will see in the packing video. So the next thing I purchased was the My Universal Photos 18-month plan. Currently, as of this video, which is being filmed on October 14th, 2020, My Universal Photos was running a I just lost what I wanted. This promotion. That's what I wanted. My Universal Photos was running a promotion on their Facebook through their Presale Site. And I will link their Presale Site in the description below, as well as the My Universal Photos Facebook page, because if you are planning to go to Universal and you want to get the photo package, definitely make sure to follow them on Facebook, because they run some fantastic deals through their Facebook, and I will insert what the deals as of when I made this video and the one that I got right here. So this is the Presale site for My Universal Photos, which is also amazing pictures. So these first ones are photo packages you can get any day, purchase anytime. There's a 1-day digital photo package. They have a 3-day digital photo package. I will let you know that the 3-day digital photo package, along with another package that we will show you in a second, they do have to be used consecutively. So if you activate it on Monday, it's good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can't use it Monday, Thursday, Friday. However, you can do that with the 1-year photo package because it's good for 365 days. They also have a 3-day shutter buttons package. Same way, they have to be used consecutively. Shutter buttons is in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It is the movable pictures like you read about in the books and that you see in the movies. And this package actually comes with a few extra things. You get a 5x7 photo, you get a 4x6 photo, and you get a DVD of your shutter buttons experience. They also have a 30-day digital package that you can purchase. So these next ones are the specials that are as of this video. Sometimes these, and if you are not planning to go right away, you still can purchase these, and you can they won't start being activated until you activate it in the park. But because these are as of this video, when you are seeing this video, these will have already expired, but definitely make sure to follow them on Facebook and check out the link, which is in the description, so that you can double check when it is getting closer to your trip. So this is a fall 5-day special that was being offered. And it's even you see it right there. It's 5 consecutive days, and this comes with one 5x7 in park print, an 8x10 in park print, a Shutter Buttons digital video, and a Rip Ride Rocket video DVD. And that is $80. They have a fall 10-day special, which is the same extras, the prints and the videos, but you get 10 days worth of photos. And then they have an 18-month special. This is good for those who are able to plan out their trips like for back-to-back years, or if you're an annual pass holder. This is great, and it has got the same extra prints and videos, but you get 18 months worth of photos. I did choose to get the 18-month package simply because we do have a trip coming up next July, and we didn't figure it made any sense to purchase 2 of the smaller packages when we could just do the one. I will say that my Universal Photos does run specials a couple times a year. Sometimes the year that we went in 2018, they ran a Mardi Gras special, they ran a spring break special, they ran a fall special, they ran a Black Friday special. This year in 2020, they have run 2 sales so far. They ran one earlier in the year while Universal was closed, and they are running this fall special. And they are for limited time, so I definitely recommend that if you are going to Universal and you are wanting to buy photos, to make sure and follow them on Facebook, because you can find some great deals that way. So the last thing that I needed to book was my transportation from the airport to my resort and back, because that is also something that Universal did not cover. So I ran around the phone lines at Universal trying to get the Superstar Shuttle booked. And by the time someone finally directed me to the Superstar Shuttle, they were closed. And I told Sam, okay, I'll have to call and do it on Monday because they're already closed for the weekend. And he goes, okay, fine. So the next day, which would have been the 10th, so that was the 9th. All of that happened on Friday the 9th. On the 10th, Sam went to work, and he had actually been awake before I was. He's like, I didn't sleep really good. And he told me later Saturday, he's like, I was worried about your transportation. He's like, because Sam isn't going, and sometimes I get directionally challenged sometimes, he was really concerned about me finding where I needed to be. So Sam decided that even though it was a little bit more of a price, he wanted to get me car service to and from the airport, or from and to the airport, I guess would be actually more correct. So he has used, sorry, I had to grab my handy dandy little folder. And I will say that if you book a Universal Resort vacation through me, all of your information will be in one of these handy dandy little blue folders. So all of your information is in one spot. You don't have to worry about sifting through emails. You will have them all in one location. So Sam has reserved me car service through Orlando Sedan Express. They will pick me up at the luggage claim at the airport, and they will take me directly to the hotel, and then they will take me back to the airport on Wednesday. Plus, because they are picking me up so early, they are picking me up at 4:30 a.m. on Wednesday, they will actually call me at 3:30 a.m. to make sure that I'm awake, and so that I so I don't I don't sleep in and that I don't miss my transportation to the airport. I can't talk. I'm still really excited. I'm still like going, wow, they I have been selected to do this, and I mean, it's not all fun and games. I mean, it's fun and games, but it's not all fun and games. This is really a work trip. They have given us hashtags that we will use when we post our photos, when we post little videos. So to get you guys excited about Universal Orlando. And Sam and I have been once, like I said, like we've said several times. We went in 2018 in October for Halloween Horror Nights, and we really did have a great time. And I think one of the things I'm super excited for this trip, but I'm really, really sad that Sam isn't able to go with me because, like I said, he wants to stay at the Hard Rock so badly, but unless he watches this video, which he probably will because he's going to make the decision, I'm 99% sure that we are changing our hotel from Endless Summer to the Hard Rock for our trip in July. So he will still get to go. So on Saturday, the 10th of October, we did some finalization of everything, and everything was ready to go. So I did some shopping, which will be in another video. So here is really the breakdown of what is going where. Universal. And thank you very much, Universal. This video would not be made possible without Universal because they are covering such a large portion of the trip. Like, they're probably covering about half of the cost of the trip. They are covering 2 nights at the Hard Rock Orlando, and I am in a standard 2-queen room, and I am very, very excited about that. They're also covering a 2-park 3-day ticket. I, however, will only be able to use 2 of them because I am leaving so early on Wednesday. I am not going to be able to go to the park for a 3rd day, but I'm hoping to get just as good of pictures and content in the 2 days that I'm there than I would have if I was there for 3. So that is what Universal is covering, the hotel and the ticket. I am covering my flight there and back, which half of my flight was already taken care of because I had that credit from Delta. I am covering my transportation from and to the airport. Sam took care of that through Orlando Sedan Express. I am covering my own meals. The quick service plan will cover my lunch and a snack and my drink in the parks. Because I have Verizon, every month we get a Verizon Up credit, and I have actually been squirreling away Starbucks gift cards into my Starbucks account, and so my breakfast is going to be taken care of with a stop in City Walk at Starbucks, and my dinner both nights will be I will pay for those when I get there, and then I am also paying for my photo package that I purchased, which I would have been purchasing anyway for next year's trip. But I went ahead and have it and will activate it. And something that I did want to note about the photo package that I forgot to mention is just because maybe you're going next year, maybe you're going next fall for Halloween Horror Nights, but you see a package in the spring, you see a package during Mardi Gras, go ahead and buy it. It doesn't activate until you activate it at the parks. There's people in several of the groups that I'm in for Universal that are like, yeah, I've got like 6 photo packages purchased and in my account because every time sometimes those even cheaper ones than I have, but those have been like several years ago, I guess. They purchase them every time another special comes out because they just they don't activate. So they're just sitting in their account ready to be used and they don't have to worry about it. Smart. So, and any souvenirs or things that I pick up, I will be paying for myself. Universal also is giving me a mask to wear that is specific for this event. So I guess they're paying for the hotel, the ticket, and a mask. So that is it for today's video. So I hope that it's clear as mud what is being covered by Universal and what is not. But I am considering this video series a paid promotion because they are comping. Excuse me. It's season. Universal is covering the hotel and the tickets, and I want to make it super clear that there is compensation for these videos. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one where we start with the shopping.